All right. I'd love to get a deck tech on my 3/3 elk deck. Okay, I don't notice any 3/3 elks here. I don't usually play many tokens, and I've been having a hard time getting this one to work. To me, it feels this often requires too much setup before actually doing anything meaningful. There are games where I honestly feel like the deck isn't capable of winning. I'm starting to think that Anointed Procession might be a trap as well. Well, great news. You're on to something. Um, at this point, I'm torn between investing even more money into upgrading the deck or simply switching to a different commander altogether. I'd especially appreciate advice on how to make the deck faster, more consistent, and better executing the game plan. I'll be present in the stream. Okay, yeah. So, on. Duplicate. Sort. MV. So, the issue with this, let me see. This is a really bad payoff. Very good and limited. Very expensive, hard to use payoff. We're going to ramp on turn 4 with this. Because keep in mind, if we are on the play, you go land, 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 and then we're on the play, and then everyone else has 3 lands as well. This is too slow. And we shouldn't even be ramping anyway. We can just go 1, 2, 3. That should be the plan. Nowhere does ramp fit in that. I'm kind of partial to Mondrak just because it is a creature. I'm also partial to Exalted Sunborn because it's easy to warp. But like, I think Elspeth might be too much, too expensive. Moonshaker, we're not going to get to 8 mana, hopefully. Hopefully we're killing everyone by then. Return a creature card. We're just not that grindy. We're making a bunch of tokens. Our value comes from elsewhere, not the graveyard. Porcelain Gallery is really strong. Trouble in pairs. There's better ways to form card advantage in this kind of strategy. Professional Facebreaker's up there, right? Whenever you attack for each opponent, it's Adeline, okay. Caretaker's Talent, sure. This is another better way to make advantage happen. Meathook Massacre. I don't like that it's symmetrical. Goblin Bombardment, one of the best cards you can be running in a tokens deck, period. Once again, we don't need to be ramping. We don't need to be ramping. We don't need to be ramping. Even Soul Ring, like, Soul Ring's fine, but just, like, you don't need it, I promise. Altar. What's our combo with Altar? Do we have a combo with Altar, or is this just for mana? Because if so, I don't know if I really like Altar. I don't know if I like Edict that much either. Erode's funny in this deck. Galadriel's is cool. Path's fine, but I think I prefer Erode. It hits Planeswalkers. Yeah, that's kind of nice. Tybalt Trickery. Fine. Fine. Okay. I've managed to trim down all the cards I'm not the best. So, oh yeah, we have card draw in the command zone, don't we? Draw a card if it was attacking otherwise. Yeah, let's not run Caretaker's Talent, although it's fine. So, I need to drive this home. Eagles of the North. Troll of Khazad-dûm. Detective's Phoenix is broken. Right, so you have 2 land cyclers now. These land cyclers are great for getting the collect evidence of the Phoenix, which gives haste and +2/+2. Why would we want that? Jacked Rabbit. Jacked Rabbit is one of the most broken token production cards of all time, and you should be running it. It's 2 mana that for a thing that makes a token every turn, but you can make it bigger, and when you make it bigger, it makes more rabbits. Yeah, but Jack Rabbit's broken. Where else do we want to go? Probably something like Guide of Souls would be pretty stellar here. You have a lot of tokens entering, and then it makes things easier to attack with. Fear of missing out, right? Multiple combat steps can help some of these idiots make multiple combat triggers. Getting a filth in the graveyard would be nice with the Urborg. Yes, I would prefer just to see like Mizium Mortars come in as like a first like kind of maneuver, right? Mizium Mortars, Winds of Abandon. We are a attacking deck, so these smaller spells that are interaction to get rid of blockers in the early game, but also late game turn into a one-sided board clear to push your attackers through, right? This is just iconic Elk BS. What else? Could maybe include a Starfield Shepherd, Mother of Runes kind of package. Mother of Runes is very strong. Giver of Runes is also very strong, just very nice to protect your important value pieces. And then you run Starfield Shepherd with those, because Starfield Shepherd, of course, lets you tutor them up and basically be a 3-mana Mother of Runes. And then you run other things. We have 4 slots we get to play with, so probably Thraben Charm. Kabira Takedown. Cut of Plains. Selfless Spirit. Probably be pretty nice. Protects the board. What I like about these protection spells too, by the way, like the Selfless Spirits that stay and play and protect yourself, Mother of Runes, Giver of Runes, that sit and play and be annoying, is this is a very low curve deck, and all of these cards allow you to play them, deploy them. They're a creature that hit opponents. That's good for your game plan. But also, you don't have to spend more mana for them later. You can just pop them whenever you're ready to use them. That's just so invaluable. You might want to rock a Boromir for similar reasons. It's a very strong card. Maybe Saw in Half, Ophiomancer. Jadar. Jadar, Cool Caller of Nephalia. Yeah, let's do Jadar. Big fan of Jadar, Cool Caller. Let's play test this out. And my hope here is Elegant Parlor, Graveyard, Voice of Victory, Zergo, all right, each opponent loses 2 life. One, two. Lasso Core, swing, swing. Gain 3, each opponent loses 6. One, two, three, four. Mirkwood Bats. I think you'll Boromir first, honestly. Rakdos Canarium, Bounce. Exotic Orchard. Anyway, swing, swing, swing. You have Boromir here to protect your stuff if you need to. And then here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Overload Winds of Abandon. Clears all your opponent's blockers. You get all these tapped and attacking as well. It's another 6 life loss. Okay, here's the play I was talking about earlier. 1, 2, Jacked Rabbit. Red Detectives Phoenix. Exile Eagles of the North to collect evidence. This now makes 3 tokens when it attacks, and it has flying and haste. Noom. Noom. Maybe sack Boromir. But either way, you get 3 rabbits here. And then you can clever concealment your board away. I don't know, this feels like a nice mix of protection and stuff and hitting and attacking and whatever. Oh, but no, what if your creatures die when you attack with them? It's like, I don't know, they do that. You draw cards. Well, you draw cards with their tokens, but I think you do need Chthonian Nightmare. There you go, Chthonian Nightmare. Your commander's 3 mana value. You make a fuckload of tokens. Most of your other creatures are below 3 mana values. So Chthonian Nightmare is 2 mana, trade a token for any real creature in your deck. Sounds pretty good to me. I don't think we're particularly interested in any one card in our deck, by the way, so I'm going to take out Diabolic Intent now. Right, so Chthonian Nightmare is just insane addition, very important. Hooray, hurrah. Playtest. I'm iffy about Jesk as well in your deck. Making red mana when our deck is mostly white and black is just kind of worthless. Maybe Lightning Greaves just isn't worth either. I could see that being true. So you have 2 more slots to play with. What else works really well in tokens? We could do Collector's Cage. I don't know if I like my Rail. It is an idea. Anyway, Collector's Cage, put a counter on a creature controlled, and if you control 3 or more creatures with different powers, you may play the exile card without paying its mana cost. We could also add Windbrisk Kites. Right, Windbrisk Kites, when you attack with 3 or more creatures, you get to cast the exile card for free. We can replace an object here. Cabal Coffers, you fucking greedy. I'm gonna get you. Yeah, let's get Urborg Cabal Coffers. Point to the big black mana play we're doing. What are we doing with 5,000 black mana? Can we point to it on the screen? Because I'm at a loss. It's like Agadeem's Awakening, that's it. Anyway, 2 lands instead that we can run. We have Windbrisk Kites already, so hear me out. You run Ameria's Call. Ameria's Call is not a good card to cast for 7 mana, but it is really good when you hit it off Windbrisk Kites or you hit it off Collector's Cage. Those are 2 situations where you're really happy to see Ameria's Call. Champions from Beyond. Yeah, this is fine. It's definitely good. But Ameria's Call in. And then ideally another big mana value thing that isn't actually that clunky when it comes to actually playing it. Because this is just a white land. You're happy to play that. What's another big fuck off thing that we can put under these hideaway cards is my question. Number 2 is Porcelain Gallery. Right? Because Porcelain Gallery is... You can cast that half for free off of the hideaways when your board's wide enough to kill everyone, which is really funny. Maybe like Divine Visitation. I can see it with all these like attack trigger Adeline kind of cards. You just go 5 mana this and then swing and then make a billion angels and then you clever concealment protect them. Maybe Flare Fortitude's in the market to exist. Although we don't have that many non-token white creatures. It's probably still worth it. Our commander's 1. So Flare Fortitude, it's a fog, it's a protection spell. I probably like it more than Rollick. Playtest. Oh, I don't like Knight of the White Orchid. And in fact, you should be running Sand Scout if you're running any of these, because Sand Scout makes tokens by accident. But I don't think we should be on any ramp at all, quite frankly. So we can put Deadly Relic back in. Alright, playtest. I don't think I can keep this hand. I could keep this one, though. Raucous Theater. Surveil 1. Graveyard. Next turn, Caves of Koilos. 1/2, Jacked Rabbit. Next turn, Arena of Glory is funny. Black, white, red. Here's Zergo. Attack with Jack Rabbit. Get a rabbit. Rabbit. What about Legion's Landing? What about it? I guess it ramps you. It's okay. Don't let anyone tell you I didn't say it was okay. Here I think I'm going to drop FOMO. Discard a card. Then draw a card. Next turn. Okay, I don't like Savens. Chthonian Nightmare is just kind of a better grindy card in general. Oh, but it's a singleton format. You'll find the grindy card if you need it. It's important to have hope, but not like oversaturate your deck with cards that don't really do anything. I kind of want another discard outlet. Maybe Seasoned Pyromancer. Maybe Anguish of Making's too expensive, mana value wise. What is another discard outlet? That's good with tokens. I mean, you could always just run Faithless Looting. That feels like so easy. Could do Jaxus. Is that something? Phelia could be interesting. Not because of flickering, but because of getting rid of blockers. Like, Phelia can eat their best blocker every combat. +1 planes. I don't like these bounce lands. I'm going to get rid of the bounce lands. There's some upside where the bounce lands can sometimes accidentally give you Delirium. But I think you have too many tap lands. We're part of the ramp package. Yeah, I figured. Let's get the fast lands in here. They enter and tap if you have a very few number of lands. Okay, this is keepable. Here's Skull Clamp. Uh-oh, here's a Johnny. Actually, let's go Dink Dink Blood Crypt. 1 red Goblin Bombardment. Sack this, blow up your Llanowar Elf. Turn this over. Make a cat, equip the cat. Draw 2 cards. I'm considering Parting Gust, but it's a little hard to get triple white in this deck. Grim Hireling, remove creatures. I like that Grim Hireling makes mana, but I don't think it's like good as a creature removal spell. Okay, this hand's pretty nice. Windburst, I think we're a little greedy though. We have Talon Gates and Madara in the deck. Urza's Cave, even though we don't run the Swamp Chombo no more. Just run Ash Barrens. Or I guess the cycling one's better. What the fuck did I just had? Landscaper Kolos. Wow, that sucks. It's one in MH3. Warped Landscape. No. What? Shattered Landscape. I see they reprinted it in a precon already. Luris, Enduring Innocence. Nah. Draw. I'll claim Jumper needs to go. Isaidu. Wither Convoke. Is this not a black-white card? What the fuck is happening? Uridu. 5 mana. All my creatures are mana. Okay, this is keepable. Draw. Arena Glory. Next turn. Plains. 1/2. Selfless Spirit. This turn. Dink. Zergo. Now Zergo's protected and we feel very good about ourselves. Takanuma. 1/2. Umbral Caller Zealot. 1/2. And we tap Nalika Moron. Fear of missing out. Discard a card to draw a card. Let's discard Malakir Rebirth to draw a card. It's a little dangerous. Okay, great. Move to combat. Swing with Zergo. Make a mobilize token. Sack it to Umbral Caller Zealot. We draw a card. And then we surveil 1. Graveyard. Next turn. Dink. Dink. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Uridu, Carrier of Dawn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Deadpool trading card. I guess you tap this. Swing with Zergo. Make a little moron. Sack it to Umbral Caller Zealot. Try, surveil, or draw, surveil. Hooray. You can sack Selfless Spirit if you need to protect your board. Next turn. Concealed Courtyard tapped. Move to combat. Swing with Zergo. Sack. Draw. Surveil. 1, 2, 3. Dink. Dink, dink. Sack another creature. Draw a card. Next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Emerius Call, 2 angels. And our non-angel creatures gain indestructible until our next turn. So we can kind of just free swing with these. Sack, or attack with FOMO, untap Zergo, draw, attack with Zergo, draw. Right, and then 1, 2. We can use Anok Strike Leader to give our angel indestructible. Like, this is curving out fine. Maybe Mondrak was too slow that game. I'm going to cut Exalted Sunborn before I cut Mondrak, though. Honestly, just I'd get rid of them. You don't need them. If only we had a token doubler that game, guys. We could have won. So, I don't know. It looked pretty promising there. There's hope. So, Teferi's Protection would be very strong. I don't know if I want you to pay for one of those. Reconnaissance is funny. If you have it laying around, yeah, Teferi's Protection is just broken magic card. And then probably Adept Water Shaper. Other tap creatures you control have indestructible. So you're able to move to combat without fear. Right. And then I think we're good to go after that. Because that's just kind of like a budget Iroas God of Victory. And it's also an Iroas God of Victory you can get back from Chthonian Nightmare, which is another handy thing. Chthonian Nightmare is going to be your best friend. This is one of the best cards ever for a deck like this. It gives you infinite grind potential. It's literally insane. Thank you for getting a deck review. I legitimately think this is going to feel so much better, by the way. Like, watch this. One card short, no? Oh, we are one card short. I don't know how that happened. My fault. I guess we can just keep the Exalted Sunborn in. I like the Exalted Sunborn synergy with Phelia. And then you can kind of just like weave it into a turn by accident. I like that a lot more than Mondrak. My fault. I'd keep this. Watch. Draw. Esper Sentinel. Honestly, I want a Johnny in play as soon as possible. Let's just get a Johnny out. Eagles for Mountain. Oh, you can't get Mountain. You can get any planes, though. So, I forgot the name of the Sacred Foundry. Or, I mean, you might as well get a Elegant Parlor, since you're not going to do anything else this turn. Top Teferi's Protection. Next turn. Arena of Glory. Enters on tap because we have a mountain now. 1, 2, 3. Sephiroth. Sack Cat. Flips a Johnny. +0 a Johnny. Get a new cat. Boo boo ba bub. Zergo. Cat token. Shoots something for 5 off a Johnny. Attack with Sephiroth, attack with Zergo, triggers in the right order so you draw 2 cards. Like, look at this. Doesn't this feel better? Can we make Family Feud? It's such a nightmare to coordinate those games. Legitimately, everyone's so busy all the time, it's so hard to schedule it. And then even then, there's a lot of editing work that goes into it for my editor, and it's a lot of work to make those videos. And honestly, it's kind of bad. Yeah, I think your main issue is a lot of tap lands, and also a lot of expensive cards that you just weren't going to cast, and that didn't really increase your chances of winning much more. Whereas, like, what I wanted was cheaper cards that you can spam out, and also cheaper cards that protect your board in the